Good afternoon. How is everybody? So I'm watching to see if everything pops on. I hope everybody's doing great today. Thank you for the late start time. Picked hubby up at the airport this morning at my normal time, so that wasn't going to work. And let's see, that's what's going on with YouTube. There we go. Okay, cool. So I have a simple card today for everybody. Let's head over. Where is it? Here we go. So I have a simple card, and it is using the decorative borders and the Kind and Sincere stamp sets. Both these stamp sets are found in the January to April catalogs. Both that catalog as well as the annual catalog are coming to an end. At the end of April, both of those are going to retire. And on next Wednesday, the 29th, we are going to find out what is retiring. We are going to find out what colors are retiring. Because now we know there's a color refresh. So it's not just stamp sets, dies, what have you. We know colors are going to retire. And we'll also find about new ink colors. There's going to be a lot of great news. So stay tuned on next Wednesday. So there will be, I'll do a newsletter. I'll do a post. It'll be in the afternoon because they're letting us know, I say 1 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 3 o'clock to me on the East Coast. So just FYI, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's come over here. I have some thank you giveaways for everyone. And for this broadcast, I'm giving away the Born to Shine stamp set. It's very similar to one that's current in the catalog, Ballet Beauty, I think. This one is a retired one. And what is going on YouTube? If you leave a comment in the original broadcast of this show, so the 323 show, on either Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, and I will put you in an entry. And it looks like Coffees and Crafts isn't going to happen again until the 20th of April, though I'm not sure. It seems like we got 3 Stampin' Scoops in a row, but we never know. Things could change. It might be earlier, but then I'll pull a different drawing. If you share this video on any social media platform, as my thank you, I'll put you in for a second drawing. So for that, then, for last week, we have a winner from the Welcome Easter stamp set, and it is Darcy Dutton. Congratulations, Darcy. I know Darcy pops on here a lot, so maybe she'll see her name in a bit. So congratulations to Darcy. Darcy, just fill out the form on craftystampin.com, and I will get that in the mail to you. All right, so here's our project again, and I think we got a bunch of people on, and we should start crafting. So let's head down to the table. All right, so like I said, it's a very simple and basic card, but I've tried to do a few things. I always try to do a few things to take it up a notch from just extremely simple. So I'm starting with Petal Pink. All right, so we know we got a color refresh going on. What colors would you like to see replaced? Like which ones do you say, okay, time to go? And what would be your ideal color? What do you think we're missing? I would like a light pink. I like Petal Pink. I like it more than I thought I would. But it does have a lot of coral-ish tone, yellowish tone to it. I would like something a bit more babyish pink, but not like some of the ones we had before. So I would like a lighter pink. As I look at my color over there, I don't know. Those are what hits me right now. I'd also, no, I was going to say a light yellow. So this is, I'm talking all over the place. This is Fancy Floral. Most of the stuff on this card is from the January to April mini. We'll see. So I'm seeing pinks. People are agreeing with me with pinks. Louise says, I think Petal Pink will stay. It's on the back of the online exclusive DSP, so maybe. True. Very true there. What do you think? Yeah, I that is a good point. That exclusive does have Petal Pink in it. All right, so I'm taking the DSP Fancy Floral. Actually, I don't like this one. I'm going to change it up. I want to use this piece. Yeah, you do have a point there. That one, then I want a different pink. We need to bring in, like, I like blushing. I like both of them, but I need something more. I just need more. All right, let's do this. 2 inches. So I need 2 inches by 5 and a half. So if I do that, 2 inches. All right, so that, now we're going to take off, because we're at 6, so I need to get half an inch off. So what if I take a quarter off of the top and the bottom? I like that representation better than this one for this at the moment. All right, let's see. Hold on. True pink, like a true light pink. You're all on board with me on the pink. Yeah. I don't like, I can't say don't like, because I like all colors. I am not a fan, or I don't use a lot of Pacific Point. And of course, I say that, and it's like my downline, one of my downline's favorite color. I'm always like, so that could go. I'm just gonna say that could go. What it could replace with, I don't know. All right, so I'm adding a strip of Night of Navy to the side. What I would really like, because I just did a thing. I was going through the history of Stampin' Up! Colors. And the colors. So Stampin' Up! Started in the 80s. They were just hitting their 35 years. So I want to say it was like 88 or whatever. But the colors didn't come in till like 97? Something like that. Am I doing this right? I'm going to chat and then screw everything up. All right, I'm going to add this to my card base. No, I'm not going to add it to the card base. See, I'm going to talk. It's an easy card, but head's not where it should be. Where was I going? Oh, one of the original colors was Night of Navy. I love Night of Navy, but I would actually like a darker navy. So it'd be kind of cool to have maybe try something new. But Night of Navy has been around a long time. I don't think they're... All right, so I'm going to take Petal Pink first on my card base. And I am using decorative borders. And I'm going to take this little border. This is one of those little, like, take it up a notch. I'm going to stamp it right here. Yeah. So we kind of got the tone on tone. Try if you can see it with all the... It's got to be bright enough that you can see, but then it washes it out. All right, now I'm going to attach this. And I'm trying to use up all my snail. I have so much snail that I'm trying to use that up. So that's why I have it out. All right, so put that there. Yeah, so I'd like to see a darker navy would be cool. I love Night of Navy, so I don't want to get rid of a dark navy. I think that is one of my go-tos. Trim this. Old Olive was also one of the originals. Again, another one I really like, but maybe a little bit more modern take on Old Olive. But I use Old Olive like on almost everything. Yeah, so there's my base. And put that aside. All right, so I'm stamping on a piece of basic white. Let me pull you in. Where am I? Pull this over here. I'm a little all over the place. So I wasn't here last week because of kids' schedules. We had Irish step dancing and the kids play. My son was a lead. My daughter was in the ensemble. She went from dancing in Irish step to dancing in Mamma Mia. And then it's all parent-led, so I ran tickets. So in between all that, I'd have to come home, see what was purchased online, print out tickets for the will call. So I'm taking this large floral and I'm going to stamp it on this piece of basic white. And I'm going to go off the edges, actually, before I do that, and stamp on my background. So there was that. We got done with the play. They went to school on Monday. All great. Tuesday morning, my daughter wakes me up, and I'll spare you all the details. Basically, they both ended up with the norovirus. So it was fun around here on Tuesday. I tried to do my team meeting. I think I started the my live feed, like twice. And as soon as I would get it going, I'd hear, Mom, from the other room. Finally, I'm like, Uncle, this isn't happening. So everyone's back in school. Everyone's feeling better. But it was a interesting couple of days. So I'm not as prepared as I normally would be. Because I'm always spastic. That's just me. All right. I'm going to set that aside to dry. And I'm going to take another piece of Night of Navy. And this is the Palms dies. And I love this little piece. So we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna use the baby, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Let's see. So let me back this. Can't have too much snail. No, you can't have too much snail. You can't have too much seal either. But I was switched all over to seal, but I have tons and tons of snail. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna work through the snail, and I'll replenish. Okay, so Night of Navy. And there's my piece. There we go. Put this in, send this through. Let's see, Pacific Point, but now I like Starry Sky better. Totally agree. Soft Sky. I did like Soft Sky. I liked those light blues. Baja Breeze. I did like Baja Breeze. But, so we know Lost Lagoon. No, that's not as... I have my whole pack over here. Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. So here's Lost Lagoon. It's too dark for Baja. Baja's lighter than this. So we know those two are coming back. At least that's the assumption I'm making. Because the colors are in the online exclusive. Heaven forbid I find out it's not. I suppose anything's possible. Returning colors. Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock. Totally believe that's true. Maybe as per the back of the colors, there's a Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, and Soft Sea. So those are all staying, we believe, because they are in the Irresistible. So you have Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, and Soft Sea Phone. So I'm on board with that. I think they're all staying because of that. I forgot about that. Let's see. So what don't I use much of? I don't use a lot of celery. Certainly celery. I did. Is it celery? Pear Pizzazz. Yeah, so I didn't use celery because I started using pear. I don't really use pear anymore. I have a tendency to use parakeet and granny apple green. I don't tend to use pear unless I really like to do, as you guys have seen, ombres. And so I'm always searching for like a lighter of something else. So that's when I will use something like a Pear Pizzazz, but I don't find myself using it otherwise. Unless it is in the DSP I'm using. But on my own, I don't go for it. Let's see. Evening Evergreen. Yeah, I like Evening Evergreen. Let's see. I Lucky Limeade. I loved Lucky Limeade. Oh, could I be so lucky? Could be so lucky that would come back, but it's too close, I think, to Parakeet, and Parakeet's in for another year. So I don't know. All right, so I've cut this. So this I want to be a smidge shorter. Let me pull it back in. So I just die cut it till it's full length. I want it to be a little bit shorter than the greetings section sheet. So I have a good end here with this. So what if if I cut it here, and I cut this one. So that's the what I call the dirty cut. And now we'll try and clean it up. All right. So now let's take and we're gonna eyeball it. Come down here. This mat's great, but things do not slide on it. Okay. All right. So there is our greeting. We're gonna pull this back. This is gonna go here, but we're gonna put it on dimensionals. So let's find them. Let's see. I wonder what other colors. I don't use Mary Mallow very much. I tend to go with Cherry Cobbler. They're so close. Cherry Cobbler tends to be my go-to. Yeah, only in a glass of wine. I'm with you on that. Totally. Mary Mallow, glass of wine. Though I love a rich red, but Cobbler is my go-to on that one. I'm not a fan of crushed curry. Okay, it's funny. I say, and I've said this before. All right, so summer starfruit, I have to say, was my all-time least favorite color in the entire palette, and I used it so much because it goes great with everything. To the point where here's my scrunchie. That's summer starfruit. It's like, and it's my favorite one because it plays well with others. So I have a hard time saying, well, I don't like that color when I just look at the piece of paper. But when you see it blended with a bunch of other colors, it looks awesome. So it's like, maybe. All right, so I'm putting this down here. So that is the basics of the simple, but where did I put the, oh, here we go. So, everything needs a little bling. So these heart pearls I've been playing with more. Yep, they are shaped like hearts, but they're not overly like cutesy heart where it's like, I gotta save that for a true heart project, lovey-dovey. So I'm gonna use, so we have like an iridescent. So I have a milky white, glossy white, and pearl white. And the milky white is just kind of like frosted. So I'm gonna use that. So let's put, I'm gonna do the bigger one further down and then do the little one here. I think that's all we're gonna do. Super easy. Don't make mistakes if you're not chatting. But basic card. But I think that's all for today. Oh. Did you all see, hold on. Did you see this? Did you see it? There we go. So Paper Pumpkin, hello. So this is April's Paper Pumpkin. It is got cherry blossoms, which is gorgeous. And this is, they got a box, I don't even know what to call it, divider that's going to go in it. So pretty. So that, make sure you've joined by the 10th of April. I see Darcy's on here now. Darcy. Winner, chicken dinner, girlfriend. So drop a comment. You won the Welcome to Easter Stamp set. And going for next time, which again, I think it's according to my calendar, and I'm trying to be better about being organized. We'll see how well this works over the year. Tammy and I are doing like 3 weeks straight or 3 episodes straight of scoops. So that means Coffee and Crafts is not on again until the 20th of April, but you never know. Tammy might be like, what are we doing? So anyways, that's where we are. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I will have a blog post up, but I don't know if I'll get it up today. But we'll see. So I hope everyone has a great week. Hopefully there is a scoop next week. And there is an Easter blog hop for Team Stamp It for Tammy's team. So come back on Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, that's all me. I'll talk to everybody later. Have a wonderful time. And bye.